Even as someone who loves his movies, I wasn't the biggest fan of this one.
Sounds like he's over the hill.
I know you perceive every person that creates something that creates shit. Now they're like, you lost it.
Yeah.
It's
So,
done.
so it sounds like
Can you think of an artist or a filmmaker you thought that, and then they blew your ex? Oh man, they're backhand. Look at them. Look at this Jeff Goldblum.
you,
He's scoring it now. You
you
know,
son of a bitch.
fucking washed up after that Fly movie. You'll never work again.
You'll never work in this town again. You're done. I don't know.
I think Wes Anderson has it. I'm not gonna be too harsh to him like that.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. All right, so that's how you feel about this Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah,
That it's not
it's
it's
too
not
close.
your it's not your favorite of his, but it doesn't mean that he's not still a good director.
Yeah,
All right, all
it's
right.
too soon to tell. I think once he fucking dies, then he'll be washed up.
washed up, washed up on
Now
the.
you're washed up. You're fucking dead. You can't make any more. Now you're
What
washed
is
up.
his dead body gonna wash up on the shoreline, and you're gonna just be like, "See, I told you he was washed up." All right, partner. Keep on rolling. You know what time it is.
What up, my dude?
What up? What up?
How are you doing, man?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Another fine day in the Panana Street. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How's the world treating you, buddy?
The world is.
How's your emotions? You seem kind of calm this week. If you want to wear your mask, go ahead and wear your mask. Just don't make me wear it, all right?
Those are wise words.
Yeah. What are you
Those are
sucking
wise
on there,
words.
huh?
Sucking on some lemon mints.
Oh, really? How come?
I just felt like it.
You feel like sucking on some lemon tits? Lemon mints?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you ass.
I could use some I was gonna say mints, but more of halls or Ricola.
Mm.
Got that little tingle going on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Get my
Somebody get this guy a mask.
Uh-oh. So I am arming the troops. I got the emergency. You know, I didn't have anything to smoke because that just makes your throat worse. Even though you like, you want to get that feeling
Mm-hmm.
from whatever you're smoking, whether that's weed or whatever. It yeah, your throat just sucks after. So yeah, you gotta listen to your body sometimes, right?
You do. Your body knows, man. Your body knows.
Yeah. Has your body been telling you anything lately?
Oh, I ran the 10K on Sunday.
There you go. How'd your body hold up?
My body did not fail me.
Nice. Did you your goal was to run nonstop?
Yep, yep.
Did you were you able to achieve it?
I did. I achieved that goal,
Nice, man.
but I didn't achieve another goal that I had.
A time, beating a
Yeah,
time.
I wanted to run it in less than an hour.
Hmm. I'm guessing hour 20.
1 hour and 32 seconds.
All right. I was gonna say 1:30. I was a little closer. Okay. Not bad, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a runner, so I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think my mile pace was like 9:45. But it's funny.
9:45 a
It's like
mile.
yeah, 9 minutes 45 a mile.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because my Apple Watch had like tracked it totally different than, the course. Like,
Hmm.
because the 10K is supposed to be 6.2 miles. And my Apple Watch said that I ran 6.8 miles.
Oh, okay. So who are you gonna believe?
Well, I'll believe the course. I think the course is the course, right? But, you're weaving and I could see where distance could get added.
Yeah. There's a little park near me that I used to run like a circle just to help me. I just want to get a mile before I head to like a certain area because I always have like a certain route when I'm running,
Hmm.
but I like to just get that little circle to like and then I hear 1 mile and then I go on to my way, you know.
All
Just
right.
but I feel like it's a really long circle and I'm wondering is it like tracking it well and it doesn't read that I'm like running a long distance because of how short this circle might be,
I don't
you
know.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing with the Whoop. Like their heart rates are different, so it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to trust like
Different trackers have different analytics.
different algorithms, what they're searching for, and yeah, man. Like I told you, Whoop is just about tracking the heart rate the whole time, while the iWatch is movement based to figure
Hmm.
out what you're doing, and heart rate is only if you're doing a workout. So
Ah,
yeah, I'm happy for you, man. So then you have one on the 10th,
I do.
and
The
that's longer, right?
It's the Hapalua half marathon.
Hapalua. Sounds like someone just sneezed all over you.
Hapalua.
Yeah,
I guess Hapa half,
yeah.
and I guess Lua is marathon.
Ah, Lua, huh?
I guess so.
Not Luau. Lua. Miguel Lua. Did you run a Miguel Lua over there?
I will.
Yeah, show us the course and everything.
Okay.
You have pictures of the day? Give us the deets.
All right, hold on, man. Yeah, I guess I can show some pictures.
We need a visual aid. They had visual aid.
We did have visual aids, man. I was actually, I felt pretty good about my explanation on the haps
The Haps?
of what you call of the Ukraine situation.
Hmm? What are you talking about?
The visual aids.
Oh, you're talking about the other podcast when I mentioned that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were still talking about your marathon. Nice.
Uh,
You looking up the course right now?
I was gonna do some pictures to start, and then
Okay.
the pictures show the course.
Or they show 1,000 words.
They do. All right, so here's pre-race in good spirits.
Who's that guy with Steph? Who's that?
I don't know who is that guy. That son of a bitch.
Your shoulders are looking nice, buddy.
Thanks. I've been working on them.
There you go.
It was good, man. It was nice, like having a whole big crowd of
Ooh,
people.
this is early morning.
Yeah. This is
Looks like 7 or something.
6:30 in the morning.
No, that's close. I was off by 30 minutes yet again.
Yeah, you're close.
Nice.
This is at the starting line.
Oh, hot crowd, hot crowd.
Mhm.
Who's that fucker photobombing, you fuck?
Photobomb.
Who the hell are you, you fuck?
He looks like a
Oh,
kid.
are you guys, what are you guys listening to? What was your jams?
I just had like classic rock and like easy listening, just for like, because it's a longer run, so just to keep my pace chill.
Shot to the heart, and you're
And-
to blame. You give.
I'm like talking like Fleetwood Mac kind,
Oh, classical, more classical.
like 70s rock.
Okay, nice.
I think Steph was listening to some EDM.
So, okay, I was wondering like why I keep seeing a lot of yellow. So there's a shirt they give you,
Yeah, so they gave everybody a shirt.
but you are
So-
like, fuck that, I'm wearing my blue shirt.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
like, I'm,
Ruka, Ruka it up.
and this is post race.
You're like, oh, thank God, finally.
I made it. I made it.
Not bad of a medal. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, not bad.
And I have to assume you ate someplace really delicious after.
So we were gonna go to brunch after, but then we were all dirty and stuff, so we're like, oh, we'll just go home.
Yeah. So do you just eat at home since you're home?
No, we didn't eat at home. We ended up getting cleaned up, but deciding to stop at a coffee shop and get some bagels and lox.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to the beach and had the bagels on the beach.
So you had bagels after your run?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it?
gotta
Oh,
yeah, bagels and lox. Yeah.
I mean, that's good carbs.
Yeah,
Fuel-
I
fuel
mean,
you.
I don't know. It felt plenty for me. I was like, man, I
Yeah.
had half a bagel. I was like, oh man, I think I'm good.
Really?
But then I had the other half.
Oh yeah. Oh, cool, man.
All right, here's the course.
Okay, so there's a little overlapping in sections.
Yeah, so you start here
Mhm.
and you turn right on King, and you go down. Turn on Punch Bowl.
Wait, King Street is that downtown? The Chinatown?
So this is the Blaisdell,
Oh, okay.
and then this is the park across the street from the Blaisdell. This is
Mm.
Ward Avenue. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, the Blaisdell,
Mm.
like the arena.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so then this is kind of like on the outskirts of downtown. Go down here, then it goes to Kakako Waterfront Park,
Hmm.
and back around Alamoana Boulevard into Alamoana Beach Park. Turn around, and then
Interesting.
loop back around.
It feels almost like the route I only did 5 miles, but have you ever seen the Relive app before?
Live app.
It's here, I'm gonna share my phone. All right. So this Relive app is what I had a jog from Chinatown, and it just kind of tracks you.
Whoa.
And I actually went down to Alamana
Oh.
Beach too, and then I went
Oh.
backwards. But I don't know how similar that is to yours one. But I did,
I mean, the Alamoana part.
yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of fun if you even have a buddy to do it with. Then it
Mhm.
kind of show you together, like running along and shit.
Like two
Yeah.
lines. That's
So
cool.
it'd be fun to if we go and do something hikey or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
We can do that together, bud. Yeah, Relive app.
Bud,
Relive app.
relive it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. But man, awesome, dude. So is this gonna be a thing for you now to do marathons? You want to keep doing them after these two?
I mean, it's yeah. I guess yeah, maybe just a half marathon. I don't know if I'd want to. At this point, I don't know if I'd want to do a whole marathon because that's a long way.
Are you into bicycling? Would you go the bicycling route?
I mean, I used to be. I
Mm.
still have my bike.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It depends how you feel with Steph, huh?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
depends how I feel.
We're forever changing, so you can't expect to be into the same things every year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna spend the next month working my way up to run the half and hope it goes well.
So this was a 10?
10K, yeah, 6.2 miles.
Okay. And then the other one will be 12, 10 miles?
I don't know how many K, but 13.1 miles.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Exciting.
Yeah.
And that will be the day after I arrive.
Oh, you arrive on the 9th?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be fun for you.
It will be.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say like, hey, I'll join you, but it's like it's you and Steph. You know, I don't want to rain in your parade.
Well, because Steph is injured, she's not gonna run it. So
Really? So just
she actually does have to give her bib away. I'm not sure who she's gonna give it away to.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because yeah, she's pretty sure she's not gonna run it.
You mean anyone could take over?
She just has to transfer it to somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need a running buddy,
I'll let you know.
yeah.
I'll ask
You're
her who
like, why the
she's
fuck did
thinking.
I sign up for this? Like, I just came off an airplane and I
Yeah.
want to just fucking do
All right, let's do
13
it.
miles.
Let's do it.
Hey, Miguel, you have any of that classical rock I can listen to?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. But you'll be getting your whoop soon. I
I
mailed
will
it out
be.
to you.
I will
It'll
be.
be interesting to see how it reacts to your body and how
Oh
much
yeah.
sleep it asks you to get. And I
I
actually
already
want
know.
you. I want you to have a drunk night so you can kind of see the red. See, oh,
You red
Nate was right.
bastard.
Oh, you remember what I told you about alcohol, right? How it's a sedative, and then sedatives they don't get you in that REM and that deep
Mm,
sleep.
hmm
So even though you're sleeping and you wake up,
I want to be sedated.
I'm thinking it's a heavy drink. It's like, you know, 3 shots, couple beers,
I see. I see. Like binge drinking.
you know,
Yeah.
when you were the high school days, definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh
When you
yeah. Yeah.
wanted to get messed up, the escapism of just
I want to get fucked up.
you're probably stressed about some lady, some teenage girl in your life. I'm not saying this is fact or anything. Miguel's only laughing because I don't know. Why are you laughing?
Uh, just silly high school stuff.
Had some good times. Good
It was
times.
some good times. Yeah.
Yep. Some stories you know, we can't tell you grandkids. No. Yeah. Speaking of stories, I have to come up with some stories for that speech I'm gonna have to
Oh
do.
yeah.
Still looming on me. I haven't started
Oh
on it.
boy. Yeah, I haven't started the vows, so don't feel bad.
Probably have to do the bubble thing. Sorry, what do I want to talk about? Let's talk about the running over, maybe that hill. Like, how much do I have to talk about you and Steph? Because I feel like I haven't been around Steph that much. I feel like
I don't think you have
time.
to. I think it's I think you mostly talk about our relationship and then yeah, whatever little bit you have of
Or
me.
my first impressions of her when I met her at
Yeah, yeah.
SNL.
Yeah, and this yeah.
Because I can't say that I know your guys' relationship.
No, yeah, I know you
I
can't.
know you as an individual, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't want to be like saying shit that are yeah,
Pretend.
they're a great couple. Like I really don't know. Maybe you're
What
not.
a bullshit artist. This guy is full of it.
I don't know. Am I gonna be looking at you, man? Because I don't want to look at the crowd. I think I don't know. You know when I used to play music for church,
Yeah.
like I had to like not look at people because when I looked at someone and I saw them look at me, like I start fucking up my chords on the guitar and like I start
So
like
did you look like right above the crowd or
yeah, I
something?
never look at their eyes because I feel like then I feel like they're looking at me. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Look here, Jim. Or what was that? Look
Just
here.
above their eye line.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's too hard to look at you, Dwight. Then look right here. I think that was when Dwight killed the cat. And she's saying,
Mm.
it's too hard to look at you. Yeah. All right, man. Anything else you want to say about your awesome marathon?
No, no, it was just good. I'm happy with my performance and hopefully next time I'm under an hour.
Yeah. It's awesome, man. Um, yeah, I don't think I've run a marathon since I was a kid. Do you remember running a marathon?
No, I've never run a marathon.
I I remember being in the Maka Kilo paper. Like I was like second place or something. But I
You ran
had
a
a
marathon?
well, it was one of those Maka Kilo 5K shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay. If I
But I don't know where it started. I knew it ended at the rec center.
oh, it was a hill run.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I just remember being in the newspaper. Like just a bunch of
Second place,
kids.
huh?
Yeah. But you know, I was like I wasn't the center focus, right?
You weren't?
It was just the first. It was the gold, silver, and bronze kids that we took a picture together, and that was on the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give a single story for a silver kid. Today, Nate
Today,
Haywood got silver.
local hero Nathaniel Haywood
Don't
won.
don't worry about this other kid. He's not important.
Who won first?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I guess I could talk about my new whoop strap. I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, it looks a little different. It's a little smaller, and so far it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Uh, basic difference from that is it measures skin temperature and your blood oxygen, and yeah, and they tell you reasons why it's important to you, whatever.
Oh, that information.
Yeah. But yeah, using the intimates with my jujitsu, that was pretty interesting. It
Intimates.
it didn't I didn't notice it on me. It's
Yeah.
good.
See,
It's
it's
not
like you
like
forgot
it's
it
not
was
like
there.
something's poking my hip. Like this fucking thing. Yeah.
Fucking whoop.
Yeah, I totally
Big
forgot.
whoop.
And yeah, uh I'm liking it so far. I'm excited to see what you're gonna get. I even told Jason, and like I said, like what I learned, visual aids help. I showed him the actual app and showing him all the different
Yeah, it's cool.
interfaces.
It's cool.
And he's interested. So I told him if you're not interested after 2 months, I'll hand it over to him. So
Hand it over.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's see how your workouts would be.
Yeah, I'm curious, especially now that I'll be ramping things up here in the next month.
What are your usual workouts? You got your not treadmill, your bike.
Yeah, but now the bike is going to be taking a back seat. Like I'm
Oh.
only going to use the bike if I absolutely can't run.
Oh, okay. So
So-
you're prioritizing running now,
For
going
cardio.
outside.
Yeah, for my cardio. So
So you
three-
just run outside your house.
Mhm.
You found a hill or not hill, but
I have
road.
like so after the race on Sunday, the next day I did resistance training with the bands. And then the Tuesday,
do you have a door hinge?
I do.
Yeah.
It's well, not a door hinge, but or I guess it is. It's that little thing that connects to the bands and it wedges into the closed door.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess it's a hinge.
No, I should say door wedge. Wedge.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
But you know the thing that you put on the top and then
Yeah.
yeah. I love bands. They're bring them to the hotel room type of shit. They're
Well, yeah, like with the hand and still not being able to make a fist. It's like all I got.
oh, okay. Yeah.
So I did that, and then the Tuesday, I told myself, all right, I'll go for another run. This was 2 days after the race. And I was like, all right, I'll try to run 4 to 5 miles, at least run 4 miles. And I got out there, and I was like, I feel pretty good. And it was crazy because just running the 5 miles was not that hard after the race.
That's good. Yeah.
So,
It's chump change now.
mhm.
It's
Yeah.
funny how the body adapts, huh?
Yeah, the body's adapting. And then tomorrow I'll run another 5. Saturday I'll do some more resistance, and Sunday I'll try to run 8.
Nice, man. Sounds good.
Then the next weekend 10, then the weekend after that 12, and the weekend after that 13. Or actually I'll try to make it 14.
And then all your weeks are
then-
done.
And then the weekend after that is the race.
It's go night. It's go time.
It's go time, baby.
Okay. Good.
So
good
that's
game
the
plan.
goal. The goal is run 3 times a week and resistance twice a week.
Nice. Your joints are all good.
Yeah,
Everything.
my knees are feeling good. They healed up nicely. Yeah, ankles are good.
Mm.
Only thing is my hand.
Your strong hand.
I'm almost there. Look at that. I can almost make a fist.
Yeah. No excuses to play some Rocket League with your buddy over here.
Oh shit. I don't know, man. It still hurts when I like try to write in stuff.
Mm. Um, I've been getting into listening to Knees Over Toes guy. Have you listened
Oh,
to him?
okay. I
Yeah.
I haven't listened to him, but I saw him on Rogan.
Just he's a big opponent for sled training, and
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm interested in that once, if I get a home or with my parents, get
You can
that.
have a sled in the backyard.
Something like that, or uh on the concrete, whatever it is. I don't know where I'm gonna do it, but yeah, it has a lot of benefits backwards sledding for
Mm-hmm.
your knees and everything. Yeah. So right now I don't really have a sled, so what I'm doing is just Lake Chabot has really nice incline hills,
Mm-hmm.
and just walking backwards on it helps with my knee strength for
Nice.
sure. And yeah, just doing a lot of hip stretching kind of thing, working on my splits and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
split guy.
I can't say I can do a full split, but it's getting there. Yeah, I feel like you know it's great for lower back pain if you ever deal with that. Open up your hips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a
Interesting.
lot of people that deal with lower back pain, they're trying to focus on that lower back and strengthening it. It's more because you're sitting down and you never stretch those hamstrings, that your hip flexors and stuff, and just makes you really tight, and it affects your lower back.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, it's funny when you have like a shoulder. I had a shoulder issue,
Yeah.
and I thought it was really because of my shoulder, but it's really because like my neck and my scapula
Hmm.
has like a weird disalignment or something.
Oh
So I
yeah.
had I had to work on my neck, doing neck workouts. I
Yeah.
had to like do what was those, just rows and stuff to work on like my scapula strength and stuff.
Hmm.
Uh, this was like 2018, but I was just having shoulder pain, and they were like, "Hey, man, it's not really because of your shoulder; it's because you have misalignment in your neck and stuff." So you
Interesting.
never can tell where your pain is really coming from.
The human body, man.
Yeah. You do yoga?
I used to.
Yeah. I've been trying to implement at least once or twice a week for mobility.
Namaste.
Yeah. Dharmaste. What else are you doing?
What do you mean?
Oh, we were talking about your workouts.
I I
That's
told
it?
you.
That's it?
That's it. Well, I mean, that's the focus now. I was doing, yeah, the bike and
Mm,
core and whatever else, but right now in this last month leading up to the race, yeah, running and I don't want to give up the resistance. So yeah, just those two are my main focuses.
that's good. Yeah. It's good that you're constantly working on that hand for sure. You've been practicing the come to me's?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
I got some quick come to me's.
See, man? Told you, dude. Come to me. I bet you were doing that all over when you were watching a movie. Come to me. Speaking of movies, you've been watching anything lately?
uh, yeah, a few things.
I hear this Batman is good,
Yeah,
or
I'm hearing some stuff about it. Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't care.
I'll wait till it's streaming.
I'm like, that's great, that's good, but I'm fatigued, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
good.
over the superheroes already, man. How many times can I watch Batman do Batman things?
Yeah, I'm guessing you didn't watch anything super this week.
Um, I mean, yeah, I've watched some stuff, but yeah, nothing really noteworthy.
Okay. Haven't Oh, I did watch one movie. It was a Wes Anderson movie. the French Connection. Is that
Hmm.
no French Dispatch?
How was that one?
Um, not my favorite Wes Anderson. Like I think my favorite is like Grand Budapest Hotel. I
You think
really enjoyed it.
he doesn't have it anymore, or it just
No, I
wasn't?
just think I don't know. I think the editing was here and there. So basically, it's about uh, it's called the French Dispatch, and it's like a news magazine place, and they do short stories. They're trying to do. It's kind of like the New Yorker. It's like a
Hmm.
fake New Yorker that they're trying to do, but and then every writer is like has a different story that they're putting into this magazine or something.
Okay.
And then the main I guess the main actor, I think is Bill Murray, his character died and they did a magazine for him. But
Mm.
so it was just short stories just congealed into one, and then it just ended and I was like, "Wait, that's it?" So,
So, so it was like different storylines, or
yeah.
that had
You
like
can
overlap.
yeah, you can show it off if you want to watch the trailer, so you can show the audience.
Oh, okay. Um,
But I mean, I wouldn't say he's not doing good. I mean, I love Grand Budapest Hotel. His Isle of Dogs was pretty good. His stop motion.
Isle of Dogs. Oh, that was his.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I
pretty
feel
good.
like the last one I watched of his was Grand Budapest.
Yeah, and you have to if you don't enjoy his style, that's just your taste. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a very
I
quirky style.
I feel like you have to be in the mood
Yeah.
for his stuff,
But I was in the mood, and I normally like his stuff. I like,
and you're
life.
it
I,
didn't it it
I like
didn't hit the spot, man.
I like Life Aquatic with Steve Susie. With
You know, I still haven't actually watched that movie.
it's not bad. It's not a bad movie.
It's one of Steph's favorite, and I still haven't watched it.
And then Grand Budapest and
Mhm.
Fantastic Mr. Fox was pretty good.
Was he the Royal Tenenbaums as well?
Hmm. That was
Mm.
not bad. I like that one. But I know what I'm getting into his
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. It's like the same
But
fucking shit, man. Weird, quirky shit.
no, it's like everything is a stage, and then like let's say like the aquarium of not aquarium, the submarine of Steve Susie, they show it like it's cut in half, and then people walking around in different
Oh,
rooms and
okay.
stuff. So
Oh.
it feels like a stage
Hmm.
kind of thing. You see that style a lot with him. But even as someone who loves his movies, I wasn't the biggest fan of this one.
Sounds like he's over the hill.
I know you perceive every person that creates something that creates shit. Now they're like, you lost it.
Yeah.
It's
So,
done.
so it sounds like
Can we? Can you think of an artist or a filmmaker you thought that, and then they blew your ex? Oh man, they're backhand. Look at them. Look at this Jeff Goldblum. He's fucking.
you
He's scoring it now. You
you
know,
son of a bitch.
fucking washed up after that Fly movie. You'll never work again.
You'll never work in this town again. You're done. I don't know.
I think Wes Anderson has it.
Um,
I'm not gonna be too harsh to him like that.
I don't know who's made comebacks. Robert Downey Jr. made comeback, but that was because he was addicted to drugs.
Yeah,
Um,
but that was very later. I mean, I need something current, right?
yeah. What's his name? John Travolta, right? He kind of fell out of the spotlight, and then Pulp Fiction brought him back
Fucking
to.
wild hogs. He's finished.
Now he's done again. He needs another movie to bring him back into
Eddie
the
Murphy, he was
mainstream.
done. Fucking what was the last movie he did before?
Norbit,
Yeah. Or that fucking kung fu one, right?
Kung Fu one.
The filmmaking kung shit. Was this Steve Martin too? Filmmakers trying to make a
Oh,
kung fu
Bowfinger.
something like that.
I can't remember.
Damn,
Uh,
these fucking movies. And then he did Dolomite. Yeah,
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
I didn't watch it.
Dolomite? I thought you did. We
Mm-mm.
talked about it. I guess
Yeah,
I
you
talked.
just told me about it. I saw it, but I just never got around to watching it.
You saw it, but you didn't watch it.
Well, I saw the it advertised. I
Mm,
was aware of its existence, but
mm,
I never decided to sit down and actually check it out.
yeah. Yeah. So it's possible. I guess we were looking for directors. Is there directors that were washed up and they're good now? Sam Raimi? Was he out of the game for a while? He still
I
hasn't
mean,
proved
yeah,
himself though.
he was kind of out of the game for a while, but I don't think he's did any bad movies by
Oh,
any
you didn't
means.
you mean he wasn't washed up? He's washed up now. He wasn't that way to you?
I don't think so. Was he washed up to you?
No. But he's been out of the game, so I assume
Yeah, he's
maybe
out, he's out of the game.
maybe you were shitting on him, that
No,
fucker.
I wasn't shitting on him. No, not Harry Potter.
Yeah. But for Wes Anderson, I think he still has it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right. Just this wasn't your favorite,
I mean, do you think Christopher Nolan still has it? Because he bombed with Tenet.
did he?
Well, you didn't like Tenet?
I mean, I just thought it was super fucking confusing. It was a little
Well,
too.
at the time when we were talking about it, you didn't like it. I
I
have the
mean,
footage to prove it.
whatever, man.
Fucking Tenet, man. No,
It
I'm just
was
saying that, maybe we thought he was washed up, but oh,
yeah, I guess I know what you mean. All right, so that's how you feel about this Wes Anderson movie.
yeah.
That
It's
it's
too
not
close.
your favorite of his, but it doesn't mean that he's not still a good director.
Yeah.
All right,
It's,
all
it's
right.
too soon to tell. I think once he fucking dies, then he'll be washed up.
washed up, washed up on
Now
the
you're washed up. You're fucking dead. You can't make any
fucking.
more. Now you're
What
washed
is
up.
his dead body gonna wash up on the shoreline, and you're gonna just be like, "See, I told you he was washed up."
Yeah. But after, the next day, I'm born and then I'll have a memorial for him. But the day of the fucking
See
washed up.
what you get, Wes Anderson. See what you get when you
See?
mess with me.
Yeah. So nothing noteworthy of watching?
I think the most noteworthy thing was an Amazon movie called "I Want You Back,"
Okay. Was Michael
starring
Jackson in there?
no,
I mean, the Jackson 5. I
what?
want you back.
No Jacksons are in that movie.
All right.
Charlie Day
Okay.
and Jenny Slate.
Was she Noella? Noella? No. The
She
Christmas one?
was. Did you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Remember John Ralphio?
Yes.
Remember
The
John Ralph?
sister?
Yeah, John Ralphio's sister. Yeah.
Okay. She's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't like her, to be
But
honest.
she was actually pretty good in this movie.
Okay.
So basically the two of them work in the same office, like office building, and they both get broken up with at the same time. And it's
Hey, we
almost
should
like
start dating.
no, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
a strangers on the train situation where it's like, hey, you should they try to break each other's former significant others out of their new relationships.
Okay.
So they
Because they have
befriend.
nothing else to do.
Well, they want their old significant others back. So they make a
until
little.
until they realize that they fell in love.
Of
Trying to
course, come on, man. Of
because
course,
what kind
dude.
of story would it be with being
Yeah,
with your old
so
fuckers,
fucking predictable, right?
Yeah.
But it was good. It was pretty good. Amazon puts out some pretty decent movies.
Yeah. The one platform we don't ever talk about is Apple TV. It feels like we never look at what they're doing.
Well, because I don't have Apple TV.
Yeah. Well, I don't either, but still, I have Apple products. It's strange that I don't have Apple TV, right?
It's just another subscription, right? I don't want to. I'm trying to pare down the subscriptions, not add. Just like
Yeah.
you and Peacock, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Peacock.
But it's funny because I think of Apple TV as a product too, like not just a streaming service. I think of it as that box,
Mm.
that Fire Stick kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, because that is the Apple TV, and then their streaming service is the Apple TV Plus, right?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
have to make it plus.
everything Plus.
Fuck the
Who's?
plus.
I think
Disney,
Disney
Disney,
started
baby.
that. Now everybody else is Plus.
It's like when Apple did the I, and everyone started putting I this, I dog, I clip, blah, whatever. It's like,
iHome.
yeah, I had a speaker iHome,
Mhm.
and you thought it was a part of Apple, and it wasn't. It was a
Well, yeah,
cheap
because
knockoff,
it was
$30.
fucking I something.
Eyesore, more like it.
Ear sore.
Yeah. Um, anything else you watch?
Started that Pirates show.
Oh yeah, it reeled you in from
It did,
those
dude.
advertisements.
It got me. It's,
I
it's
even saw it like when I was trying to watch French Dispatch because it's on HBO Max,
oh, okay.
and I saw this like, oh, I bet Miguel's gonna watch this.
Yeah, I watched the first two episodes. It is what you expect it to be,
Hmm.
like a silly comedy, but with a little depth because it's HBO. That and finished Pam and Tommy. That was a good
Oh, I
good
forgot it was
show.
every week it was released.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so was it 13, 12 episodes?
8 episodes.
8. Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was interesting. Interesting show. I would recommend it.
And you think how much of it is exaggerated and how much is truth?
Um,
Do they give you
maybe.
that, hey, this is based on true events kind
Yeah,
of
I
thing?
mean they always say based on, right?
Yeah. This is true,
I don't
bitch.
know, maybe 80% true. Just pulling a number. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like too far fetched or anything.
Yeah. Did you watch the OJ show? That's a pretty
Yeah, back a few years back,
that was a pretty
the
good one.
the true crime story or whatever, right?
Yeah,
About his trial and all that.
yeah.
David Schwimmer.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
David Schwimmer. I thought he washed up. Oh, fucking friends, you're done. And then he does this. I was like, oh,
pretty
okay.
good.
But then now he's gone again because I don't see him.
Was he was Robert Kardashian?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah, it
John
was.
Travolta was in there too.
Oh yeah,
He was the
yeah, yeah,
lawyer. It was a
yeah.
good show, man.
It was a good show.
They had the Asian judge, and he was in Captain America, that Asian guy who said he's from I'm from Vallejo, not Vallejo. Fuck. He said he was from somewhere.
Hmm.
Fresno? I think it was Fresno. All right, is that everything for your movies?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't like see a movie and was like, "Ooh, I got to talk about it."
Yeah, I've been kind of besides that one Wes Anderson, just one. Haven't been watching as much these
Yeah, me
days.
too. I guess that's why, because same here. I haven't really been
It's a
watching too
season.
much. Yeah.
I think when you're in the holidays, you're more watchy. Then here comes you know, the new season, and then you want to go outside more. Or, I don't know. You want to do
S-
different things.
Spring is sprung.
Yeah. So what's news have you got for us this week?
Oh, well, I already texted you earlier this week
You
about
did? What's going
yeah,
on?
about our governor finally getting his head out of his ass.
Oh, our governor? Sorry, he's not my
Or I
governor.
mean, when I say our, I mean I'm not talking about you and I.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So the thumbnail says governor says states indoor mask mandates will be dropped March 25th.
Yep. I mean, what was so hard about just saying that? That it
Yeah.
will end when the fucking emergency order ends.
So what does that mean for you going in? Do you still have to show things? Because I swear, like even though they said no indoor mask, I feel like the quantity of mask rose
Hmm.
and the amount of people asking for shit have rose.
Well, the counties doesn't require it anymore.
Hmm.
So It shouldn't be. And we went to funny enough, when this was announced, we were at lunch at a restaurant, and went in without having to get checked. And while we were at the counter, got the notification for the news, and it was like, oh great, find a fucking leave. We're moving on.
Hmm. Very nice.
So, but then, I guess some businesses are gonna keep checking, and those are the businesses that I am going to choose not to patronize.
Don't patronize me. It's
I
weird.
won't.
That's a weird. That is a weird word because it sounds like you're being mean. Don't patronize me. But at the same time, I'm not gonna patronize that person, which means I'm not gonna help contribute to your funds.
Yeah, if businesses decide that they want to maintain certain, you know, requirements to access their services, then I will decide to go elsewhere.
Mm. It's that COVID news is kind of not being talked as much these days.
Yeah,
Well,
because
at least
we
on my end,
yeah,
because
because
it's
we
all
get
war.
yeah, we got bigger fish to fry, man.
Yeah,
Everything's I mean, gas prices are raising every couple of days.
yeah. It's funny. We cannot. Um, we can only be focused on one thing as a society. Like, you can't have like a George Floyd thing happening while a war is happening, kind of thing. There's gonna
Yeah,
be something
it's just
taking someone's
what
attention.
I think it's what the media decides to focus on,
Yeah.
right? This is the hot story right
And
now. We
what's
gotta.
crazy, I feel like the internet is a hive mind, right? Like, we as individuals can't decide what's gonna pop, get
Mhm.
viral, or whatever. And I don't know.
The hive
I know this.
decides.
I know these organizations can, but there's an extent to that, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I know that there's strings being pulled, but I feel like I don't know, man. That hive mind is strong with this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely dominating the news right now. It's just like that meme, right? COVID is walking out the door and WW3 is coming in.
Yeah. Anything sneaky happening while this is happening? While everyone's attention is here, is there bills trying to be passed that are sneaking? Like, I'm sure that happens, man. You know what I mean?
Um,
Hey, we have to pass this, you know, while everyone's focused on this war or some shit.
Nothing that I heard of. I mean, but yeah, if it's sneaking, right, we wouldn't even notice it, right?
Yeah, yeah. So what's going on with the war so far? I haven't
Well,
been keeping up.
I think the fighting is still continuing. They're trying to negotiate a ceasefire, and I think Russia just wants a full surrender, and Ukraine is trying to come to a compromise. So it's
It doesn't seem like he has a chance. He has a choice to back down, because if he backs down, it makes Putin look weak, right?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough, right? What are you? What is he supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? What is anybody supposed to do? It's interesting. And actually, last night I came across this video talking about the changing world order and how like the dominance of different um, countries or like empires, it's all cyclical, and this stuff is kind of just like a repeating cycle.
Mm. Yeah,
So
definitely. I feel like this reminds me of that Japanese documentary I watch, and they would show you the map of like people taking over territories and how this would take over. And while this guy is all celebrating, like this guy's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna sneak in and take over." Like, there's so much shit that happens,
yeah.
but I'm just like, man, I don't know. Just war is fucking crazy, man. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It's I'm coming in and I want to take what you have by force. Stop me.
Would Putin want like nuclear?
I don't know. I mean,
When
there's like rumors spreading around that he's like dying, and so that's why some people are
they
saying that this
had
is happening.
they had pictures of him like in a long table and
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of talk going around that this whole like COVID, and he's like very isolated, and he doesn't want to be close to anybody. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Hmm. I saw a picture, made me laugh. Oh, I can't find it. Well, it was a picture of a girl like flashing her cooch kind of thing, but the caption said, "Stop looking at my putinani," and then fucking Putin's head is popping out of her pussy.
Oh,
I
oh,
just thought it was funny. His putinani.
gross.
Um, yeah. So Russia's, at least Putin, his only the only thing he'll choose accept is surrender.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. He
And I
wants.
don't think Ukraine people are gonna want to surrender because. So you think this would be a 5 year war, 10 year, like that long because of I don't see Ukraine surrendering and I don't see Putin stopping
Yeah,
because it makes
I
them
could
look
first
weak.
like because even if they take the capital,
Yeah,
you're gonna still have resistance. You're not gonna get all the people to
like
surrender.
is it weird to think that the war will still be going on with when my kid graduates high school kind of shit? That's a bit crazy to think about.
Maybe not that long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
middle school.
I don't know. We'll see. And then, but yeah, it could also escalate, right, and become more than what it is now.
Yeah,
So we don't know. Nobody knows. It's nebulous.
it is nebulos. It's kind of like a tinderbox, and you're just like, when
Yeah,
when will like it seems like we're all okay right now, but
yeah. It.
we're not in it, man. You and me can choose whenever we want to like not look at it.
Yeah, but we're also feeling the pain in other ways, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely happening.
So you're noticing the oil prices for you, the gas prices?
Well, yeah, because when I leave work every day, there's a gas station right by the freeway on ramp, and so I see what the price is every day. And this last week, I saw it change like three, four times. I feel like
Hmm.
it's like, damn, they're changing it almost every day.
How's that process work? You have a gas station company. Who's telling like who? Where are you looking for your news source of when should you change the gas prices as a gas? If you owned a gas company, like, oh man, are you just like looking across the street and seeing, oh, well, Gary's making his price higher? Maybe I should do it.
No, I think it's based on when they buy their barrels, right? And then it's
Oh,
like,
and they're
all right,
thinking about the expenses and
yeah, and it's
how
like, all
much
right,
profit
to
and stuff.
maintain our profit, we need to up the price by this much. At
Yeah,
least I think so. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure.
yeah. Anything else you notice getting hit for you?
Um, Nothing is in your face as the gas prices, right? But I feel like everything. It's
Well, it's gonna be delayed, right? Because everything requires gas to be moved around. So
Mhm,
then you'll see the prices and everything else eventually
you will.
when they have to start paying to keep up their prices, their
You definitely will.
their gains. So interesting how connected we are as a world to get us like working properly.
Well, that's why something like this happening now with the way the world works is it like I said, it's like an old world thing when people were more isolated, but the world is so connected now that it affects everybody. We're all basically one world at this point with trade and dealing with each other. So
Yeah. when you think about your products being made in China, being delivered to you, you think about all the like places you get your food from, and I don't know, where did that fruit come from? Or oh, that dark chocolate, like where did they get that, ingredients from? And
Hmm.
they're all from all these different places in the world, and it's crazy.
Globalism.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. Nothing wrong with globalism. It's just
Yeah, it's just if there's instability, you feel it.
yeah. I feel like in 50, actually, by the time our kids are in high school, I imagine communicating with someone from another country will be so easy because of the future translator, like a Google translator that's so easy to just be like, "Hello, how are you?" and change the language,
Yeah, I guess because we're pretty much there already. You could
Yeah.
plug in another language into Google Translate, and you'll have a pretty good idea of
Yeah.
what they're talking about.
I mean, it's not going to be accurate, but that person will probably know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
But maybe in 18 years it will be accurate, and you're like, "Damn."
Maybe the
I was
algorithms.
talking to a robot actually. That's how it's getting, man. You have you dealt with an AI chatbot yet helping you out with shit? It's trippy.
Mhm.
I bought my plane tickets through Chase because I had to get that refund. And for some reason, if you're gonna buy a new ticket, they don't want you to go the normal route. You have to
Mm.
talk to a specialist.
Okay.
It just so happens the specialist was a bot, and he's like, "Well, let me pull up these flights," and then he gave me a whole list, and it was actually pretty easy, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Huh, that's
So
good.
yeah, I can't really say I miss talking to people. Oh hi, like, all right, this is my strategy talking to someone, customer service. I have to be like a good energy when I start, because
Hmm.
I don't know if they're gonna be like in a crappy mood because of someone they just talked to. I'm not gonna go on like, "Hi, I have a problem with my computer. Can you help me?" Like, "Hi, how's it going?" I have a phone voice. I don't know if you have a phone voice.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah. Are you a mushy guy?
Mushy guy. No way, man. What
Mushy
am I,
mushy.
am I Japanese?
You are Japanese, aren't you?
Yeah, like 5%.
So yeah, you can say it. What up, my
Cultural
mushy mushy?
cultural appropriation.
You could say what up, my mushy mushy, because man. Or are you gonna be busted because you're implying what that that means?
What am
And
I
then
implying?
no, that word. What up, my mushy mushy? You know.
Oh,
Then you're like, I know what you're implying. In
my.
innuendo.
What do you mean? My
Huh, Brandon?
ninjas? My
Huh,
ninjas?
Brandon? Let's go, Brandon. Ninjas, huh? It's a good one.
Ninjas.
Yeah. Be careful what you say there.
I just said ninjas.
All right, man. What do
Well,
you want to talk about next?
kind of touching back on what I kind of mentioned earlier, the changing world order. So I saw this video. Um, the title was Principles for Dealing with the Changing World Order. And I guess it's based on this book that this guy, Ray DeLeo, wrote.
Ray
And it was
Dalio?
Dalio. Yeah, you know him?
Yeah.
I
So
I had
he's the guy that has this what is that? He has a all rain or shine portfolio that whether the stocks are down or the stocks are high, that his portfolio can withstand
oh,
the the
yeah, I
flow or
hadn't heard of
whatever.
this guy. Yeah, I didn't know
But he
anything
has
about
like
him.
the 12 principles book or something.
Oh, does he?
Oh, what is that book called?
I don't know.
No, you just mentioned it. Or he
Oh,
has a book.
principles. Well, this one that I watched the video on, principles for dealing with the changing world order.
Oh, so that sounds like a new book.
I think it's new. Yeah,
Oh,
because it
okay.
was because it's very current on what's happening now
Mm.
and what it could mean for the American empire.
Hmm. So it's not just about economy. So he's talking about like America
like
in general.
power transfer and all that.
Hmm. So what is he saying about America?
I can play a little bit. It's a long video, but we can watch at least the beginning so you can get a kind of feel for it.
Okay.
And I ended up watching the whole thing last night because I was like, man, this is pretty interesting.
The changing world order.
Is it him
The
talking?
times ahead will be radically
know.
different from those
Maybe.
that we've experienced in our lifetimes, though similar to many times before. How do I know that? Because they always have been. Over my roughly 50 years of global macroeconomic investing, I've learned the hard way that the most important events that surprised me did so because they never happened in my lifetime. These painful surprises led me to study the last 500 years of history for similar situations, where I saw that they had indeed happened many times before, with the ups and the downs of the Dutch, British, and US empires. And every time they did, it was a sign of the changing world order. This study taught me valuable lessons that I'm going to pass along to you here in a distilled form. You can find the comprehensive version in my book, Principles for Dealing with the Changing World Order. Let me begin with a story that brought me to this point, about how I learned to anticipate the future by studying the past. In 1971, when I was a young clerk on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, the United States ran out of money and defaulted on its debts. That's right, the U.S. ran out of money. How? Well, back then, gold was the money used in transactions between countries.
We got out of the
Paper
gold
money,
system.
like the dollar, was like checks in a checkbook in that it had no value other than it could be exchanged for gold, which was the real money. At the time, the United States was spending a lot more money than it was earning by writing a lot more of these paper money checks than it had gold in the bank to exchange for them.
Fuckers.
As people turned these checks into the bank for gold money, the amount of gold in the U.S. started to dwindle. It soon became obvious that the U.S. couldn't keep its promises for all the existing paper money, so people holding dollars rushed to exchange them before the gold ran out. Recognizing that the U.S. was going to run out of real money, on Sunday evening, August 15th, President Nixon went on television to tell the world that the U.S. was breaking its promise to let people exchange their dollars for gold. Of course, he didn't say it that way. He said it more diplomatically, without making it clear that the United States was defaulting.
The strength of a nation's currency is based on the strength of that nation's economy. And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world. Accordingly, I have directed the Secretary of the Treasury to take the action necessary to defend the dollar against the speculators. I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
I watched in awe, realizing that money as we understood it was ending. What a crisis. I expected the stock market to plunge the next day, so I got on the exchange floor early to prepare. When the opening bell rang, pandemonium broke out, but not the kind I expected. The market was up.
I remember that.
Way
Why is this up?
and went on to rise nearly 25%.
What
That
people
surprised
predicted.
me because I never experienced a currency devaluation before. When I dug into history, I discovered that the exact same thing happened in 1933 and had the exact same effect. Then, paper dollars were also linked to gold, which the US was running out of because it was spending more paper money checks than it had gold.
Writing
to
checks you
exchange
can't
for.
cash.
And President Roosevelt announced on the radio that he would break the country's promise to exchange dollars for gold.
It was then that I issued the proclamation providing for the National Bank holiday. And this was the first step in the government's reconstruction of our financial and economic fabric. The second step, last Thursday, was the legislation promptly and patriotically passed by the Congress, confirming my proclamation and broadening my powers so that it became possible, in view of the requirement of time, to extend the holiday and lift the ban of that holiday gradually in the days to come. This law also gave authority to develop a program of rehabilitation.
In both cases, breaking the link to gold allowed the U.S. to continue spending more than it earned, simply by printing more paper dollars. Since there was an increase in the number of dollars without an increase in the country's wealth, the value of each dollar fell. As these new dollars entered the market, without a corresponding increase in productivity, they went to buy lots of stocks, gold, and commodities, and hence caused their prices to rise. As I studied more history, I saw that the exact same thing happened many, many times before. I saw that since the beginning of time, when governments spent much more than they took in taxes, and conditions got bad, they ran out of money and they needed more. So they printed more, a lot more, which made its value fall and made the prices of most everything, including stocks, gold, and commodities, rise. That's when I first learned the principle that when central banks print a lot of money to relieve a crisis, buy stocks, gold, and commodities because their value will rise and the value of paper money will fall. This printing of money is also what happened in 2008 to relieve the mortgage-driven debt crisis.
Or
And in
2020.
2020 to relieve the pandemic-driven economic
There it is.
crisis. And it almost certainly will happen in the future.
Yep.
So I suggest that you keep this principle in mind. These experiences
Right,
gave
I think that's a good
another
place to end.
principle, which is to understand
So,
what is coming at you. You need to understand what
Yeah, it's
happened
happening right
before
now.
you. That principle led me to study how the Roaring '20s bubble.
That's where we are right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in an ever-changing flux, and to assume that America will always be the top dog, I don't think our egos will be hurt knowing that we're like fourth or something. Man, we're not the top dog anymore.
Well, yeah, and that's basically what this was talking about, like the cycle of previous dominant empires and it their downfall coinciding with the rise of another empire. And that's what it seems like. That's what we're on the cusp of.
Yeah, I mean, so what do you think? The latest thing, it would be interesting if, like, hey everyone, we're disbanding the dollar. Now we're gonna be doing crypto. Like, that will be our money. Like, do you think that will be the next change?
Well,
Eventually.
I know they're pushing for the, what is it, Fed coin?
Yeah, the US coin, the whatever coin.
Yeah.
So I think that's the next route, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we're already pretty much there with a lot of people not really dealing with paper money anymore, and it's all just digital. It's basically digital already.
Yeah. Basically, the dollar is digital. It's a number on your screen in your bank account. Like, I don't actually see my money as much.
Nope.
Only when I need to take out, if I'm on a fucking street food event, like I need to give people cash or some shit. I don't know, something like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, these days it's mostly digital.
Yeah. few dollars here for tips in there if I feel like it. But yeah, I can see crypto like US finally like, hey, I'm putting aside the dollar. We're gonna be based on this coin now, for sure. Where
Yeah.
they can keep track of it, right? Because everything is blockchained. You can see where your money's going and where it's been and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would basically be it.
For our
We're done, baby.
for our freedoms, you mean?
Well, I mean, it's already kind of like that, right? I mean, they can freeze bank accounts pretty easily. So,
Well,
feel
maybe
like-
that's why we want Bitcoin and Ethereum, where it's not connected to a country.
yeah, and that's why the government is trying to push their Fed coin as a potential, because they want to maintain control over the monetary system.
You want to show me something else with it?
Yeah, I think so.
Monetary system was laid out in the was from 1930 to 1945. What exactly is an order, you might ask? It's a governing system for people dealing with each other. There are internal orders
now I
for
remember.
governing within countries.
He's right that the world is forever changing, right?
Mhm.
But it's too hard to predict how the structure, the power is gonna be, especially because with this data, we never had internet before. Like,
Mhm.
doesn't that just like blow all all the data from before? Because like now we have like mass media. Like back then they had books and newspapers to get their information. Like we can get it through hearing and listening to YouTube videos and stuff. I just imagine that. I don't know. Comparing how the world is gonna be, it's gonna be a lot different. Is what I'm trying to say, because of so much new factors that the past didn't have. That's what I'm
I
trying-
guess so, but I mean, the way he laid it out in this video, I feel like we're falling into the exact same pattern regardless.
And that thing Joe Rogan said when the a culture or society starts what is that, sex, like the rate yeah, male versus female, like when they're dealing with biological sex issues or something, that's when usually that culture disappears. Around that time is when they start dealing with that type of
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely like that, and the printing of money and just the wealth inequality. It's all like the signs of an empire in decline, and it's like, dude, we're living it, we're in it, and
Was there another way for America to handle COVID? Or I mean, like this whole.
well, it's not even COVID. I feel like it's been a long time coming. I mean,
No,
our
I meant like the
national-
whole stimulus thing, like, you know,
no, it's just
pumping more
it's-
money.
Yeah, it's the same way that we've been dealing with all the problems, right? The 2008 crisis was dealt with the same way. I mean, our government just spends more money than it makes, and the only
Because
way that,
debt is cheaper when it's the older it is, kind of thing.
yeah,
What they were saying is like we were paying off debt from like a long time ago, like I don't know, World War One or some shit that we had debts on, but because the dollar was so cheap back then, the debt isn't as bad, kind of thing. Have you heard about
Yeah.
that?
yeah.
The
It's easier to
cost-
pay.
Yeah, the cost of the
Well,
dollar
it's
back
actually
then.
the value of the dollar is lower now, so it's easier to pay back the money now because the value is lower.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
we keep raising the debt, so
Yeah.
it's not like we're going in the right direction.
So when does it go the opposite direction? When life is good, things just start getting more cheap.
Well, I think we've already passed that point of ascension, and now we're headed downhill.
It's interesting.
At least it seems that way.
Yeah. It's perspective, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how our country does and the world does. But this makes me think about the fear index. Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Does that ring a bell to you? So his saying is be fearful when everyone's greedy, and be greedy when everyone's fearful. So when the market is fearful and they're selling off, that's like the time for you to buy because everything is like cheap and stuff.
Mm.
When you're buying in, when everyone's like, yeah, everything is great, fucking to the moon, and then you buy in, that's usually the wrong time because you're buying it at the highest.
Too late.
So this is a great gauge to check every once in a while to see how the market is doing. Right now we're at extreme fear. So, this might be a good opportunity time if you're in investing right now to go and buy. But if it was over here, maybe look elsewhere, It might be a little bit risky because everyone's like, it's The Big Short. Everyone's like, oh, life is great, And then a few people are like, oh, what the fuck you're talking about, man? I'm seeing shit that you're not seeing. But fear index. See how fearful this market is.
It's pretty fearful.
Yeah, I bet. With all that war going on. All right. Anything about this war you want to talk about left? Or you want to move on?
No, I just thought it was interesting that it seems like history is a cycle that repeats itself. I mean, it's just like that old saying, right?
Well, I think it's because we have a new generation. Now it's our generation that has to figure out shit, not our parents. Like we're getting to the age where we're starting to make decisions for the world, right? Our generation. We're in the workforce and
we're in the workforce.
We'll soon hit up, be in the government positions eventually. Like I guarantee you 5 more years, you're gonna start seeing our age start getting
so,
shit.
I don't think we need 70-year-old leaders anymore.
Yeah. But then when we're in, we'll be the old ones eventually. And then
the old ones.
They're gonna be like, fucking this Governor Miguel Lewin, like this bitch, like he's making us wear masks.
What?
He's doing this indoor mask. Why? Like it's like the younger generation being pissed at you now. And cycle.
Too bad, suckers.
So what's your prediction? You think America still has a little bit more years to continue to be on top, or who do you think is taking up the mantle?
It depends what happens with the world in these next couple of years. Like,
I'm just wondering what your prediction is. China number 1, Russia number 2, America 5th place.
No, I don't think we'd be 5th place or anything.
3rd place.
I could see us dropping down to number 2.
2 though.
Yeah, I think so.
Who would be number 1?
Who do you think?
I don't know. China? Russia? You're thinking Russia.
No, I don't think Russia.
So you're thinking China.
Russia can barely handle Ukraine, man. Get the fuck out of here.
So, but
then again, we couldn't handle Afghanistan.
He's like, oh, I can't handle this? Let me show you, Miguel.
Yeah, right.
Remember we had that conversation about people dying from rays?
Rays?
Yeah, like some kind of weird syndrome thing.
Oh,
people
the Havana syndrome.
Yeah. You got
true.
fucking Havana syndrome, you talking shit about the Putinani.
Ah!
I still believe in America. I think they'll still be good. I hope
so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yeah. All right, what else you got?
Have
What are
you
you
heard?
smiley for?
I'm
You
not.
smile. You're smiley, man.
What? You're prompting me.
Have you heard of? What did I hear, huh?
You heard about this Florida bill that's going around in the news right now?
No.
No, you didn't hear anything about this "Don't Say Gay" bill?
No. Oh, is that why Mark Hamill did a tweet that said gay, 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 gay? And I'm like, why the fuck are you saying this, Mark Hamill?
Yeah,
Oh, now
exactly.
this makes all sense. I was like, why are you being all woke for? I don't want to look at your shit. But now this makes sense.
Yeah. So there's this bill.
How, bills, they're just bills until they're passed, right? So is this just to rile people and create a
Oh no,
story?
I think it did get passed.
It got passed?
I think so.
Oh.
But see, like I kept hearing like this "Don't Say Gay" bill, "Don't Say Gay" bill. I'm like, what the fuck is this "Don't Say Gay" bill?
So freedom, doesn't that stop freedom of speech though? In a way?
Well, all right. So I was just like, the news was just going nuts about this, and they keep saying it's this "Don't Say Gay" bill. And I was just like, whatever, I don't give a fuck because that's in Florida. It doesn't have anything to do with me. But then I saw this clip of the governor getting asked about it, and his response made me want to look into it and be like, well, all right, is this really what they're touting it to be, or is this just the media, being the media?
Who made this bill and why did it get started?
Well, let me just play this clip that got my attention first. Because before that, I was just like, I just kept hearing "Don't Say Gay" bill. And I'm like, that's all I know about it, right? You just hear "Don't Say Gay" bill. And it's like, well, what does that mean?
Yeah. I bet if you're gay, you really want to click on it. Who are these red cult people in the back? Is that? Looks like the same guy behind them. Dude, is that the same guy?
What?
The one in the red with the cowboy hat? That's him on the left with the cowboy hat.
That's him?
It's gotta
Or
be.
that's him. Could be.
Yeah.
We'll see his face. Oh yeah, that does look like him.
Does it say that in the bill? Does it say that in the bill? I'm asking you to tell me what's in the bill because you are pushing false narratives. It doesn't matter what critics say.
Hold on, it says it bans classroom instruction on sexual identity and gender orientation.
For who?
For
grades pre-K through 3. So 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. And the idea that you wouldn't be honest about that and tell people what it actually says, it's why people don't trust people like you because you peddle false narratives. And so we disabuse you of those narratives. And we're going to make sure that parents are able to send their kid to kindergarten without having some of this stuff injected into their school curriculum.
So I was curious. I saw that and I was like, all right, I want to know what this bill says since it's
What's the false narrative?
so controversial. Well, like you just hear "Don't Say Gay" bill, and you just think, oh, is that so? You're messing with freedom of speech.
Oh yeah, that's my first assumption is
Right?
don't say gay.
Yeah.
So it's for the first 3 years of your life. I mean, sorry,
Here,
the first
so
3 years of your kindergarten or whatever.
So I wanted to see what the bill actually says. So I went and looked it up.
So they just didn't want to get all, I don't know, they didn't want to talk to little kids about that. But when you get to a certain age, I don't know, man.
So this is the bill that they're talking about. HB 1557. Parental rights in education is what
Why
it's
don't they
actually
make that
called.
the thumbnail? Because that's not going to give it any, no one's going to click that shit.
Yeah,
Don't
parental
say
rights.
gay bill. That's what's going to get people clicking.
This is the bill. Parental rights in education requires district school board to adopt procedures that comport with certain provisions of law for notifying students' parents of specific information. Requires such procedures to reinforce fundamental right of parents to make decisions regarding upbringing and control of their children. Prohibits school districts from adopting procedures or student support forms that prohibit school district personnel from notifying parents about specified information or that encourage student to withhold from parents such information. Prohibits school district personnel from discouraging or prohibiting parental notification and involvement in critical decisions affecting students' mental, emotional, or physical well-being. Prohibits classroom discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity in certain grade levels. Requires school districts to notify parents of healthcare services. Authorizes parent to bring action against school district to obtain declaratory judgment. Provides for additional award of injunctive relief, damages, and reasonable attorney fees and court costs of certain parents. So I was like, all right, what's this certain grade levels? So I dove deeper to see what grade levels they were talking about. Because this is the part, right? Prohibits classroom discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity in certain grade levels. Because that's the sticking
So
point.
that's the 1 through 3rd grade, like
Yeah. So
K
when
through third.
when I went to, click on the PDF of the full text,
Yeah,
and I got
which
to,
not every single person will do unless you're super curious.
well, yeah, because then you hear "don't say gay" and you're like, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
So this is the part: classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity.
Why are you even talking about that at that age? I don't remember being talked about at that age.
Well,
Why does
that's
that
the
have to
whole-
be learned?
That's the whole thing. That this part only applies for kindergarten through 3rd grade.
Yeah. But if you were a simpleton and you just got your news through thumbnail, thumbnail things, you're going to think, don't say gay. And then someone else is going to take
And
that
then you'll be Mark Hamill posting
gay. Exactly.
See, so it's like,
It's just a telephone game where people don't hear each other. That's
Yeah.
all.
because nobody bothers to actually look at the bill, and that's the part that caught my attention. Because when the Florida governor was saying that to the media person who was saying that and calling him out for being misleading, I was like, all right, let me get to the bottom of this and see.
But you're probably 1 out of 10,000 people that probably
Well, yeah, because
went
most
deep
people,
into it.
because that's what it's being called in the media. It's being called the "Don't Say Gay" bill.
And
So then,
probably in my area with SF, they're probably like, yeah, why'd they say that? And they're probably like fighting the cause and shit,
well, and that's just another example of the media, being deceptive.
And if they get it wrong, do they say sorry?
No.
They just go on to the next story, and then you forget that they even mentioned this, right?
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to bring it up, because all I've been seeing in the news a lot was this whole "Don't Say Gay" bill. And, when you hear it like that, you're like, yeah, how can you be talking about the First Amendment, but then you're saying people can't say gay?
Yeah.
But that's not what it says at all. It basically
I think they knew what they were doing.
Well, obviously.
I don't think the person writing the bill knew that this was going to explode, but the person that saw the bill and read it and decided, how is this going to get people to click on this? The "Don't Say Gay" bill. And then someone else just copied that fucking thing.
All the bill is really doing is just giving parents, securing their right to how their child is educated.
Yeah. Because, when I heard that from you, my first thing was like, is this some fucking Jordan Peterson Canada? Like, you're in a college and you can't say gay, the word gay to someone anymore? Like, that's where my mind was going when you said "don't say gay." When you don't know the context, you can fill it into whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I was going, like it was some college dispute.
No, it's about K through 12 schools.
And can you imagine if I was gay, like what's going in my head if I heard that? You'd be thinking about oppression. You'd be thinking about, all sorts of different things.
And that's how the media is spinning it. That it's trying to suppress, the LGBTQ community, but it's not, man. It's about giving parents a say in how to deal with raising their children.
But You want to guess who probably wrote it?
Who wrote it?
An LGBT, right?
Wrote what? The Don't Say
art-
Gay?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Like if if they're upset, they're write about it so other people can be upset with them, right? I'm assuming.
I don't know, man. But yeah, so I figured I'd
That's
share
an
that.
interesting story. So people, just take everything for a grain of salt. I don't know.
And don't be afraid to do a little research.
Yeah.
Find the
Or-
answers.
Don't do any research and don't deal with the problems of the world and have a great life.
Either or, right?
Either way works. You're informed or you're not informed, and that's your call.
You decide.
You neither can find out that you're gonna get hit by a meteor, right?
Don't look up.
Yeah. Or you can just be living in the woods, taking a shit, and all of a sudden, what the fuck? And then you die. It's your choice. It's how you want to live your life. Yeah. Speaking of how to live your life, I saw an old man that got me all pumped up.
All right. Before you show me this old man, I need to take a bathroom break.
Yeah. I stopped myself because I wanted you to say it.
Wow, you son of
Peabody.
a bitch.
You fucking Peabody. Oh, you can't hold it in, huh, Peabody? Sorry, I'm
Fuck your ass.
crazy.
Fuck your ass.
Mr. Peabody.
Fucker. Fucker. This
That was a long
fucker.
pee. Held that in.
You fucker.
You're the one always calling me out when I pee.
You were holding it all this time, you sick son of a bitch.
I'll show you, motherfucker.
You're gonna give yourself a bladder infection. Impotence.
So, the video I'm gonna show you. I'm a strong believer in placebo and nocebo. Like your mindset can really shape how you see your world, basically.
Okay.
And I sometimes hear old people in my life or whatever, and then they always say, "Oh, it's part of getting old." Like, "Oh, that's how you get in. That's just me getting old." Like, I always hear that, and then
Just
seeing this guy, it made me feel like, all right, this is possible. It's like
excuse.
it's like that Robert Bannister story about the 4-minute mile thing. And how everyone thought it was impossible to do that.
Impossible.
And then he fucking broke the barrier. And then now high school kids can fucking break that record. But back then there was a limited belief because no one thought it was possible. So every time I feel like you see someone as a role model or inspiration, and you're like, oh damn, like it's possible. So here is a 7-year-old guy working out. And I'm just like, man, like I might not be at his level at 70, but it's good to know when I get to that age, I'm not going to be needing a wheelchair. I won't be needing a walker or some shit.
Yeah. Shouts to Loaded Lugs.
Who knows what type of steroids he has in him, but
Yes.
That guy's 70. That's
Yeah.
70. This is how 70
He doesn't
looks.
look
people.
70.
In
Goddamn.
2021, this is how 70 looks.
and his workout, I can't even fucking do this. It looks so
Let's
fucking
go.
hard. Fucking 7-year-old.
What the
He's
fuck?
clean, y'all. Let's go. Get money.
He's clean.
He's
Give me
clean,
OG.
yo.
This is what 70 looks like. This is what 70 looks like.
Is he really 70 though?
Well, maybe he's 69.
I want to see a birth
What nuts you hold?
certificate.
What you talking about?
Did you dye
Get
that
money.
beard white, man?
Let's go.
All right.
You're not even
Alright.
wrinkly, man.
Come on. Pop out.
All right, if he was 60, would you
go.
still be impressed?
Yo,
Yeah, I'd still be impressed. 'cause he
He's
doesn't
getting
50?
even-
reps in. He's getting reps in.
He's still going, bro.
Money.
I'd be
money,
tired
money.
already.
Let's go. Pay for it.
Damn,
And he's doing this for 36 minutes? This motherfucker.
70. How's this guy 70? That's
I don't
nuts.
know, dude.
Oh yeah, I guess he looks kind of old
Yeah.
once he stops moving around.
70 years.
The way he moves, he's not
I
old.
mean, 70 years young. My bad. No disrespect.
That's pretty good, bro.
This is what 70 looks like in 2021, people.
He said that
This is
already.
what 70 looks like.
He wants you to remember it.
Let's go.
Get it in
But
your
he's
head.
70. I got it, bro. I got it. Oh man. Sorry, Grandpa.
Sorry, yeah. Anyways, now that you know that you can be that ripped as 70, like, man, why would you
All right. No excuses.
just don't get just don't get lazy, that's all. Bare minimum, go for a walk every day and eat somewhat healthy. You can still have your wine, you can have your cheat meals and stuff, but you know, take care of yourself, right?
Fuddy duddy.
There's even a 90-year-old lady working out. Have you ever seen that?
Boy, no. Does she look 90?
Dude, she does not look 90.
She looks 60.
But she's been weight training since a young age. So I feel like weight training is a big factor for, you know, keeping your muscles. You heard of atrophy before?
Mhm.
If you don't use it, you lose it, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like she's constantly using it.
She's not atrophied yet.
Dude, she doesn't look 90 to me.
I am Ernestine Shepherd.
How's this lady 90?
85 years of
Dude, I don't
age,
know.
And guess what?
85.
Oh, okay.
I've
85. Sorry, my bad.
Still.
got it.
Still got it, indeed.
Damn, she got biceps, bro.
An athlete refuses to let anything stop her.
My mantra is determined, dedicated, disciplined.
She says she eats eggs every morning.
Get out and exercise. I don't let anything get in the way.
Ernestine's journey
I just
to
want to see you working out. I want to see you talking. Oh, there's a picture. This is a better video, but anyways,
fitness started when
it's
she
possible.
was 56 years old.
56 she
The father of her
started.
Sister Velvet shortly before she passed away.
She held her head up and said, I want you to promise me that you will continue to help others to live a positive, confident lifestyle.
So Ernestine started working out daily.
You know, when people are 85, they have a hard time.
She took her training to the next level.
They have a hard time even sitting down on the toilet. You know,
Yeah,
you need those handles and stuff. But for her, she's been practicing squatting and shit since fucking. It's easy, bro.
My legs got this. I can sit on the toilet easy. Easy.
You hear about grip strength and how like having a good grip strength is good for longevity, like when you're old, because if you were to fall down and you're old and you have a good, like, you know, you can brace yourself good, your bones aren't gonna break and like, you know, fucking glass, fucking Samuel Jackson. Why are you laughing? I'm telling you.
So it's just imagining.
I fallen and I can't get up.
Did you see that other M. Night Shyamalan movie, Old?
Oh no.
It's a new one that came
Did you
out.
watch it?
Yeah, there was this
Is it like
girl that-
Lost?
Kinda.
Like, it's in the island and
It was on the
people
beach.
people are getting old and people are getting young and
Yeah, and one lady had like a condition where she was all brittle and she was just like breaking apart and
oh
shit.
no.
And she was like crawling towards them. Ah.
What is this? It's like fucking Looper and save me.
Maybe I can find the clip
Oh man.
because that's exactly what it popped in my head when you said that.
Yeah. So
No, you're right though. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? If you have strong muscles, it almost like protects your bones.
it's armor. I mean, it's not like gorilla armor, like, you know how thick their fucking their muscles are. It's like steel cables. We're so weak compared to like a gorilla,
Yeah.
but still, we can protect ourselves from fucking falling. And was it as you haven't seen it in a while?
I saw it. It was just a still, and the still. I'm not gonna let you see the still, because the still
Is
is
it that bad? Jeez, what are you getting myself into?
Oh, This still looks grotesque.
I said, what are you getting myself into? Is that even right? What am I getting myself into? All right, they're screaming already. Ah, they're all...
Don't look at me! Turn off the light! I don't want to be seen!
Oh, dear God. Don't look at me.
Claire is dead, isn't she? Whoever did this killed her, didn't they?
Kara died. She was an accident.
Were they kids? They're adults now?
They were kids, yeah. They were
You gotta hit your head, lady. And you're dealing with some crazy guy. Oh, perfect. I love that. Sand in the eye.
Don't look. God,
Shut up already.
wrong position. Turn off the light!
So they go crazy?
Well, they're all like aging, but yeah, like the one dude has like dementia because he's aging, right?
Take it away from me!
Ugh. How does their clothes age with them?
I think they stay the same.
You mean that was their little kid clothes?
No, I think they got
No.
different clothes.
Don't look at me. Still. Can you turn off that fucking light? You're still looking at me. Seems like a weird ass movie for sure.
Grotesque. Fucking.
I'll probably pass.
Here, this is the thumbnail. This is why I was laughing.
It was probably the last part. Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. M. Night Shyamalan.
I don't know, man. I hate movies like. I don't know. Looper had that scene too. Oh, man. He's losing his finger every second.
Oh,
you forgot
yeah.
that, and then
Yeah.
he was trying to open the door, and all he had left was
Oh,
like a
like
limb.
his nose was gone and shit. Yeah.
And they just fucking kill him.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Sick world we're living in.
Sick people.
All right, I got one more thing. It's involving a fucked up person. And
Oh, yeah?
Heath Ledger.
Okay.
I just so happened I got a what's it called? Dark Knight footage. It's like,
Of course. Of
so
course you did.
I had to click it up, because I was like, ooh, it's rare, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it. And let me see if I can find it. Here it is. The thumbnail kind of made it seem like it was gonna be an interview. Here, I can show you the thumbnail since we're talking thumbnails, you and me. All right, this one looked like he's like doing a sit down like podcast. Like, oh, I'm gonna talk
As the
about
Joker?
yeah. But it had nothing to do with that scene at all. That fucker.
Guard attention. Hook. Hard. Hooked. Ready? Aim. Focus. Ready? Aim. Fire.
Good movie. Fucking love this movie.
Jack Nicholson's version of the Joker had become an icon. It's a seminal performance.
This is not rare, what he's saying.
Try
But
and redo that in a completely different way. And the inevitable comparison.
this is behind the scenes footage.
That was quite a challenge.
We had a few conversations. He met with a few other actors for that role. And surprisingly, some people were like, they didn't want to go.
It would be
up
fun to be one of those
Jack
cops.
Nicholson, shoes. They were afraid and intimidated by that. And so we also knew it was going to take somebody courageous to kind of fill those shoes and go up against what was in everybody's head.
After this, they're gonna show footage. I don't know why they wanted to show this part.
Ideas behind the Joker and anarchy and chaos and what he would represent. And Heath was just ready to do it. He was ready to do something that big.
I'll settle for his loved ones.
So after that first meeting, it was very clear to me that it was going to be an incredibly exciting road to go down.
You know, you remind me of my father. I hated my father.
So
This is like people's footage. Oh man, look, it's Heath Ledger. I don't know why. Not as exciting. There. Oh, someone's like, oh, I gotta get Heath. I'm sneaky. You wanted rare footage. This is pretty rare. Some pervert over here filming. He's on his lunch break. He's just fucking smoking with his buddy, chilling. Oh. There's one, he goes, oh, I think I saw him. Oh, look. Here. I think he's...
Liz going the opposite way. I totally missed it. All right, let's walk down to the next.
These are all the people here for the filming. Yeah, this is just like people's video footage.
Right here in Chicago. Last night, film crews for The Dark Knight were working on Lower Whacker, and holy guacamole, Batman, even the Joker, being played by Heath Ledger, was out and about. The Dark Knight will be all over town.
He kind of looks like Joaquin Phoenix there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's crazy. I think this is the part. Oh, it's Heath.
No, we thought. Dude, there's Heath Ledger. Yeah. No, you did.
Oh my god.
Heath Ledger's on here.
Dude, I saw Heath Ledger. Let's see it again. Dude. Did it go too much? Oh.
No, we thought. Dude, there's Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger. Yeah. No, you did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's on
Dude,
here.
did you see him?
Yeah, who plays the Joker? Heath Ledger.
Who plays the Joker?
He sees us. Who does?
Who does? Heath Ledger sees us. This fight is kind of funny.
Well, I knew that we really needed, despite all the other cameras.
Oh,
we really needed that.
They showed it a
close shot
different
on him
footage.
to work perfectly. He
That's
did
such
it
a great
very, very
scene.
Precisely. I don't know how he resisted looking back. All the cork explosions and lightweight material. The special effects guy blowing behind him. I think he wound up with bits of cork in his hair at the end of it. So close he was to everything that was going off. But he never looked back. He never betrayed any sense of, worrying about what was behind him and all the rest.
He just looked back.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
An angle that we actually didn't use in the final cut. We mounted a camera in close-up on him in the school bus once he's in and sat down, and you see him.
That would have been a cool scene. I like this scene.
Immediately to his.
It's dark.
It was a pretty marvelous angle, but it didn't quite work.
They wanted to show the explosion.
The sequence.
Well, I think because we already had a long, drawn-out walk already with him, like not looking back until that one scene.
Don't look back.
And then to have another long one would probably just make it feel drawn out. But that scene looked kind of cool, like badass.
Yeah, it is.
Like
it's a cool
not
angle.
looking back at the destruction you did. That's a cool play. So why don't you tell the people where they can not look back while we cause destructions, Miguel?
Well, I'm not quite done yet.
Oh, okay. What do you want to say?
I had a couple trailers that I wanted to pull up here
Damn
for
it.
the people.
Well, scratch that segue out then. Well, what do you got here? What's
Guy.
with trailers?
This guy.
Well, I
got-
thought you were done.
Why? Why did you think I was done?
I don't know. All right, what do you have for us?
The Obi Wan Kenobi trailer.
The real one.
The
not
real one.
Not the fake ass one I showed you.
But the funny thing is, the real one kind of looked like the fake one.
Really? So it holds up, you think?
I mean, it's funny. I was watching it. I'm like, this looks just like the fan trailer almost. I mean, it's different, but it was like pretty similar.
So wait,
and I only watched a little bit. I didn't watch. The
can you tell us if you are Star Wars craze again? Because I
No.
remember talking to us, we didn't care about Boba Fett.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But
So
yeah, just
All right.
funny because we watched that fan one, and
yeah.
this had like similar vibes.
Let's see. And it has our buddy who plays Obi-Wan, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's his name again? Ian something?
Ewan
McGregor, right?
McGregor.
Tatooine. I'm assuming.
The fight is done.
It does look like the fan
Right?
trailer.
It looks just like a fucking fan trailer, dude. I was like, is this a real trailer?
Seriously, it does. Oh yeah, you're watching Luke. Uh-huh. That's why people are gonna watch. Yeah, you were doing that. You were watching him from a distance this whole time. Uh-huh. Whatever.
To hunting Jedi.
What is that? What's that saying? When you put something in?
Retcon.
Yeah, you retcon that shit.
Jedi cannot help what they
And who the
are.
fuck was that brain mega mind guy?
Compassion leaves a trail.
Hey, that's the same guy, huh?
Yeah,
Played
from the
Uncle
prequels, right?
Uncle Ben.
An itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
I think I know that character.
You do?
Hope survives, and Obi-Wan's like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of tired. Okay. It looks like it'll do good.
Yeah.
I mean, if I
Right.
was super Star Wars fan, that'd probably hit my tingle for sure. But right now, I don't.
Yeah, I
not
felt
into
the
Star
same way.
Wars.
Yeah, I'm just.
It looks
like,
cool. Is it because there's so many cool things out that it's just not cool?
Yeah, it's saturation, dude. They're just putting something out every month. It feels like. So it's like, great. There's a new Batman. Wonderful. Oh, you're doing an Obi Wan Kenobi. Great. Hawkeye. I didn't even watch it. Wonderful.
Yeah, because there's too much great things. Right?
Moon Knight. Oh, okay. The Book of Boba Fett. Oh, great.
There's too much saturation. Well, this makes me think of a quote from The Incredibles about there's a guy Syndrome in Incredibles, and his
Mhm.
goal was to make everyone super. And he said,
Mm.
when everyone's super, then no one will be. And I thought about the movies. It's like when all the movies look really good, eventually nothing will look good to
Yeah.
your eyes.
Yeah, I guess
Because
so.
we're so picky. That looked like a really good TV show,
Yeah.
but I just am not into Star Wars.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
It's just too much already. They're like squeezing
Nuts. Squeezing nuts over here.
Trying to squeeze blood out of a rock.
Yeah. But it'll just have to be that that phase. Like I forgot what phase I told you about. It was like before Rocky. It was like the 70s and everything was so gloomy, and they're trying to depict more realism and less fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking Rocky Balboa comes out and Star Wars and like then people want fantasy adventure like so it just the genre shifts through generations. It just so happens that this genre is sticking a long time. Too long.
Too long. It's wearing out its welcome, and there's
But
no end in sight.
it's funny because I lump Star Wars and Marvel as the same genre. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
When they're
Well,
not.
it's like because it's for like a similar audience. It's for fanboys. It's fanboy culture.
Yeah.
It's like nerdy, geeky stuff.
And yeah, and then you were proud to say you're a geek.
Mhm.
And I mean, you could still say you're proud, but it's not as no one cares.
Mutant and proud.
Mutant. Say it again.
Mutant and proud.
Why is that your Dobby voice?
Is it my
Harry
Dobby
Potter must not go back to.
Because I was trying to be Jennifer Lawrence.
I thought of Dobby. Mutant and proud. Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. All right, what's the second trailer you want to show me?
It's called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That sounds familiar.
And it stars an actor that we are
Steve Carell.
no
We are what?
that we like to make fun of, I guess. Yeah, we
Make
like to
fun of?
one them, yeah.
We've made fun of him recently.
Well, him and his acting.
Oh no. We're not talking Steve Seagal or something.
No, he's like kind of a meme.
Oh, Olympus?
No.
Oh. He's a meme. The Rock?
No, should I just share?
No, Bruce Willis.
No.
No, okay, wait. I want to guess.
Keep guessing.
Who else did we talk about recently?
He has a sordid history of the way he
Christian Bale.
No,
But
he
someone like
also-
him.
He like has a funny way of depicting his emotions and getting all riled up.
He has a funny way. Oh, Nick Cage. That's the one I saw. Isn't it about him? His
Yeah,
life?
it's like or something like that. He's playing
It's
himself
about
or something.
someone hiring Nick Cage to do something.
Something like that.
Yeah, I saw like a glimpse of it.
Yeah, me too.
I think someone was talking about it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Looked like a fun premise.
Yeah, it looks interesting, so I figured.
Oh, Joe Rogan talked about it. They were talking about like has the comedy comedy thing died. And then I saw it from this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the discussion about comedy movies. Like,
That's
they
right. That's
died.
how I heard about it too.
So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is your take? Do you think the comedy scene is shifted? Like it used to be Seth Rogen and them, but now they're not doing that
Yeah,
kind of shit
yeah,
anymore.
they are the last ones that I can remember like putting out like comedies. And yeah, I mean, can you name a recent comedy that was iconic? No, the last one you can name is fucking Hangover.
Mm,
And
yeah.
I feel like we looked this up, didn't we? When they were talking about it, I was like, yeah, I think we talked about it ourselves.
Yeah, we maybe did.
And we were trying to figure out what are the comedy movies? Are they even making comedy movies?
Is it because it's you don't want to push buttons these days? It's scary to offend.
I mean, that was their conclusion, right?
We have don't be gay going on and shit. You make a gay joke or something on there,
Yeah, you better watch out.
Santa Claus is coming.
I knew you were gonna say that. Ugh. All right, let's dive into this trailer. See what Nick Cage has to offer.
He's always like, he does a good role and then he does a whole bunch of weird shit. Like I liked him in Kick-Ass and then I didn't like anything after that.
Yeah.
And then
He's got a sordid history. He's like a mixed bag.
didn't he have a really, really dark movie that came out. Like it was really grainy and it was red, like a lot of blood.
Oh,
It's like a horror movie, and I heard it was really good.
Some like Wonderland or something. It was like a
Yeah.
zombie movie or some shit, maybe.
I don't know if it was zombie related, but it was really dark. Like
Or serial killery.
he was getting revenge, killing people.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can look for that after, I guess. Nick
Yes.
Cage.
Filmography. Was it? Is it Willy's Wonderland?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe it's that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, that looks fucking creepy as hell. It looks like Five Nights at Freddy type of shit. Have you
I
seen
think
Five Nights at Freddy? Like that game?
No.
It was like a jump scare game where you're in this like Chuck E. Cheese restaurant and you're a security guard and the animatronics come to life and they try to fucking kill you and shit.
It was a game?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you'd spend the whole night like you have to wait till morning to survive while these animatronics are trying to kill you. And it looks like they made this movie like
Based on that?
Yeah. I actually want to see a trailer after too.
Should we start with Willy's Wonderland or start with the other one?
I'll let you pick.
Me? Why are you letting me pick?
You don't want to watch the Jiu-Jitsu trailer? Crazy, like me.
We already watched the Jiu-Jitsu trailer.
I just remember like how absurd, like what? Jiu-Jitsu? And there is no Jiu-Jitsu in the fucking trailer. And it was like Mortal Kombat, like Earth was chosen to battle some fucking space alien.
Yeah.
You know, Jiu-Jitsu. What the fuck is this, man?
So stupid.
We showed the Nick Cage screaming thing, right?
What's that?
A compilation of him screaming. I've showed that on here before, right?
Maybe.
Does that not ring a bell to you?
I mean, I think it does, but you know, we're on how many podcasts, right?
All right. Let me end it with that one then.
Him screaming?
Yeah, there's a collection of him screaming.
Man, we love Nick Cage, I guess.
Nick Cage.
Is it 40 clips of Nick Cage screaming in 1 minute or Nicolas Cage freaking out montage?
It's Nicolas Cage freaking out montage. It's really bad. That has to be the last one. Don't watch it yet.
I'm not. But you're the one.
It has every scene that he's so weird in. And then the music is a Requiem and the Requiem song. It's like really creepy.
I mentioned one thing about Nick Cage and then we go down a Nick Cage hole.
Hey man, that's podcast, bro. We know how to extend this shit.
All right, let's start with Willy's Wonderland.
Willy Wonka.
Nick Cage, an ode to Nick Cage.
What's with the spikes?
Welcome to Willy's Wonderland. You spend the night cleaning Willy's Wonderland, and I will pay to have your car fixed. Deal? You are officially on staff. Let's get the hell out of here. I can't stand to hear a grown man scream.
This place has a dark history. I know the bullshit story they told you. It's a lie. You're here to be a human sacrifice. Have you been listening to a word I've been saying? He's gonna die in here, but he won't listen to me.
It looks exactly like that game you were
Dude,
talking about.
it is.
The machines got out. Nobody is safe. Put your balls on, Evan. We're going to Willy's.
He's not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with him.
What is he, fucking Rorschach?
Dude, he seems like he's the silent protagonist, huh? Like, I don't think he talks. You think?
Yeah, he hasn't said anything.
I enjoy a man of few words.
Yeah, he's the silent protagonist. You know, I don't even think this is the movie I was talking about. Like, I think he gets even bloodier in another scene.
In something else?
Yeah.
Or a different movie?
Maybe it was Willie, but... Oh, is it Prisoners of Ghostland? That looks fucking dark.
Prisoners of Ghostland.
No. No, that doesn't look like it. Man. He has some kind of movie list, huh?
That's what I mean, man. He's like a mixed bag guy.
Yeah. No, it's just there was one movie that they talked about that was really dark. And that didn't seem dark. Like it just seemed like a fun horror type of movie.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
Here, just give me 1 second, sir. But that was pretty interesting. That looked like fun. Would you watch it?
Probably not. Or I don't know.
Is it Mandy?
Mandy.
Look up Mandy. I think this is the one that they said was really horror. This is like one of Nick Cage's darkest ones.
Looks creepy.
Way more creepier than the Five Nights at Freddy one. It's funny that they used that concept, but we all know you stole that idea.
From Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah. Fucking Mandy. What year is this? 2018?
Mm-hmm.
Someone was mentioning the grainy quality of this one. They put the grainy filter way up on this.
Looks like.
Under the crimson, primordial sky, the wretched warlock reached into the dark embrace.
She's into satanic shit. Oh shit.
His fist closed around the serpent's eye. Strange and eternal.
Well, you're gonna get raped.
Get me that girl I saw. You know what to do.
Some Mad Max shit, bro. What the fuck was that? Holy fuck.
You're a special one, Mandy.
This is not like normal.
I'm a special one. Let us.
What is this?
So what you gonna do with that thing?
I'm going hunting.
So what you hunting?
It's crazy evil.
This actually looks pretty good. I'm actually interested.
You think you're so in love? I'll show you love.
Oh man, they wronged you. You exude a cosmic darkness.
What, are we dealing with Satan as well? Like, is he the final boss, like Broforce?
That's what it seems like.
I thought we were just dealing with rapists, but it seems like there's a weird cult that is connected to Satan himself. Holy shit, that's long. Interesting.
My goodness.
You know what why I've never seen it around is because this is around Shudder, and Shudder was trying to have its own streaming service for like horror and stuff like that. You've heard Shudder? That it's a streaming service just for like people that love horror and shit like that. So I think that was one of their shows or movies that they had on there.
I had no idea.
Looked pretty interesting. Very artistic and weird.
Yeah, indie, very indie, but it was distributed by Universal, so Hollywood picked it up.
Yeah. And I guess we're gonna see the latest one. Who picked up who picked up this latest one? What is it called again?
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Lionsgate.
Feels like it's like Birdman, like it's kind of about his life.
Birdman.
Washed up actor. You didn't like Birdman? I like Birdman.
Wasn't my favorite.
I liked the long takes and the build up because you knew it was gonna happen at the end of the shooting. Why you look like that?
Like
you really didn't like it that? You didn't like it that much?
I think once was enough for me.
Huh.
I don't know. It didn't really resonate with me. Different strokes.
To each their own.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this is about.
What's the worry here, Nick? You've lost some of your talent as an actor?
No. What did he say?
He says he loves you, but he went in a different...
I'm done. I'm quitting acting. Tell the trades, it was a tremendous honor to be a part of...
Is that a real beard? It looks kind of dark.
Ah, fuck, man. I'm driving through the hills. I'm sorry. One more time.
We got another offer. It's $1 million. It's to attend
Neil.
a wealthy gentleman's birthday party.
I would never do that.
It's the easiest gig ever. You play yourself.
What do we know about this guy anyway? Is he into something strange?
It's not like he's gonna want you to suck his dick or fuck his wife or watch him fuck his wife.
I wouldn't think so. Welcome
Maybe
to
that's
Mallorca,
it.
Mr. Cage. The guy that owns this house, what's his name? Javi. Is Javi gonna want me to, I am Javi. Nick Cage. God, this place is stunning. What is your favorite movie? That's one of those questions that's impossible to answer. You can't just limit it to one. Imagine me and you. I do.
Where's the turn?
Is this supposed to be me? It's grotesque. I'll give you 20,000 for it.
Is it gonna turn? Is it just straight up comedy?
We could have died!
I think it might be.
I'm waiting for like the dramatic turn. Then he starts killing everyone.
After watching the last two.
I'm 44 years old. Why the fuck would I see Crudes 2? I've seen Face Off and Con Air.
What do you guys want?
We're with Central Intelligence. Do you know who you're spending time with? One of the most ruthless men on the face of this planet. I need you to help the U.S. government. Let's kill this. Find a way into that room, Nick.
I can see myself doing
Those
more
national
stuff.
treasures
I think I might
now?
be real good for it.
Good, because we got another mission for you.
No.
Your friend is working for the U.S. government.
Don't lie to me. Are those my golden guns?
They're my golden guns. I don't want to kill you. You're the last person I want to kill. I love you. I love you.
Well, you just gave us the ending.
I feel like movies are like, the trailers give too much away these days.
I feel like you just told us how it was gonna end. You're gonna find out and then... Oh my god.
Whoa, Cage!
He looked like his Face Off days.
Yeah.
His beard looks just like not his color. Like
So
he
you think
looks
it's a
like
dyed-
he's should be gray, and it's
A dyed
really
beard?
like
dyed?
really dyed. Just got my attention. It looks okay as a movie.
Yeah,
I
right.
think because I saw the other two trailers and got, I don't know, compared to this. Maybe if I watched it by itself, I'd think of it differently.
Yeah, it looks like a
standard.
Yeah, like you said, I feel like we're so spoiled these days. It's hard to get impressed.
Yeah. But when you do, you feel it.
Yeah.
Like like for me, I was thinking like Guardians was like one of the last gem movies. Like, oh man, like I watched it without having any expectation, and I actually had, wanted to tell people you should watch this.
Gotta see this.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's rare, right? Every now and then a movie will really resonate with you.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes the hype is there, like Shang-Chi, where you and me go, but it doesn't stay in our brains,
I mean, it's why I think we're both over the whole Marvel stuff, because it's just the fucking same shit repackaged.
Yeah. Do you think we'll stray away from how special effects heavy things are and get more, I don't know, character driven?
I hope so, because I'm tired of like the heavy CG already. It looks so fake. Like that in Shang-Chi, the whole bus chase, it looks so fucking fake, man.
I want to feel like you're in an actual place and not green screen.
Yeah.
When it's too fantasy, like I'm already like, this is someone CG'd this because this doesn't live in real life.
Yeah, it's like a lot of it is just on a sound stage these days, and it just.
And that's why I like Christopher Nolan, like The Dark Knight. Like it felt like a real city. It was supposed to be Chicago. Was that the city that they used?
I think so. I think it was Chicago.
Everything felt like a real location, and maybe the special effects was just like the fucking bat vehicle or something. But it was so small, It's not the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think the worst one was Star Wars Phantom Menace one, because everything was green screen background and the actors didn't even work with each other. Like I remember an actor saying, "I'm so excited to work with Natalie Portman on a scene. We have a scene together," and he goes to film it. Natalie Portman is a cardboard fucking thing,
really,
and he's under a green screen, and he has to say his line without feeding off someone. And that's why that movie felt so stale, because everyone was recording not together. And you feel it.
It's funny that that's the case, but then, I mean, with like animated movies, don't they do their voice acting by themselves?
Really? Most of the time, but people like Pixar, they knew that Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, they had a good chemistry. And they wanted to do that, like when they're looking at each other and acting, to get a more real performance.
Oh, so they recorded together? Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
So they kind of knew. So yeah. So hopefully we get less green screen out there and more of that real life.
I have to agree.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the audience where they can get a life, Miguel?
All right, you fucks. Go get a life, and before you do that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and listen to us wherever you do for podcasts.
All right.
See you at another time, and let's go out with some Nick Cage freakouts.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm doing it the wrong way.
Freak us out, Mr. Cage.
I hope it's the right one. Yep.
Is it?
Here comes the music. I can't believe I never watched this.
Put it in the right file according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. What am I, a fucking retard, man? Am I a fucking retard? Oh, I know what this
Because you're trying to stop me out because of this crazy little man you need around. Well, vive la fucking France, man!
His acting is so weird in that one.
Someone's trying to kill me, man! Oh, you fucking hangers!
It never just goes away.
That goddamn contract is somewhere in those goddamn fucking files! Fuck! Fucking fucker, fuck!
Nick Cage losing his shit.
Fuck you!
He sounds like us.
Fuck
you! You fucks, I hate you both. I should fucking both. Just right now.
I've never watched these.
Have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and beat until you...
Oh, I know this one was matchstick, man.
Fuck you! Fuck! Fuck!
Oh my god. Face off.
He has one where he puts paint on him. It's really weird. And the bees. There's the bees one.
What was that one? Fucking Wicker Man.
He looks crazy, man. All these scenes together.
Maniac. I can't believe. What is this? 4 minutes?
Dude. It's halfway.
Punches her.
Who else you gonna punch?
Oh my god. Jesus.
He's punching all these ladies.
Oh my god.
Bitches! You bitches! Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey! How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? I don't know! Kill me! What is it? 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 Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
Do they fall like that?
They just fall. Ghost Rider.
This is the paint scene. He is an actor, bro. The acting. It's intense when you watch it in 4-minute montage.
Yeah. You ever see that SNL Weekend Update where Andy
montage?
Samberg is
Pretends to be Nick
Cage?
Cage?
Yeah.
No. You want to pull up? I can use the bathroom. I'm not holding it this time. Did you see the video of him like being drunk and getting in a fight with like a rock star guy?
No, I didn't. Like,
TMZ, man. Yeah, he got all drunk. Brawls with rock legend.
Other in the video, what I'm told is happening is once what Brad described, this woman got pulled to the ground, Nicolas Cage decided he needed to get Vince Neil out of the casino. And so what you see is they're coming out of the door of the Aria casino, and he's got him kind of in that lock because he's trying to stop Vince Neil from whatever he's doing to continue this fight and get him in a car to leave. And if you
Look at all these like, oh, pregnant thong bikini. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
I just want to see the video. I don't want to listen to you fucks talk. Here. You guys play the whole video without you talking?
From like his porno with Pam Anderson and from like being in Motley Crue.
That's weird you say that, Joseph, because I actually said that in the...
His porno with Pam Anderson?
Yeah, that's the wrong guy.
You work at TMZ? What the fuck are you talking about? And then this one apparently said was 5 months ago, and Nicolas Cage caught on camera, drunk and rowdy, and kicked out a Las Vegas restaurant. Gossip. He's barefooted?
So Nicolas Cage here is a little bit up. He had a bit too much to drink.
Damn, man.
Get kicked out of Larry's in Las Vegas. It shows you.
It shows you. What does it show you?
How drunk he is.
It shows you that even celebrities can get fucking wasted. It's push.
Broad daylight.
I thought he was trying to push it. Fuck, man.
All right.
Well, you gotta love Nick Cage. He's the way he is. If he didn't have all that screaming in him, he wouldn't be that actor. He has a lot of pent up shit.
It's high praise.
He probably gets drunk to null the pain. And then he has a movie talking about his life, like it's about him, but it's a comedy. So I must fuck with his brain a little.
Plays himself. Just like This Is the End, right? It's a fake version of themselves.
Yeah. And that was my favorite movie.
Yeah.
I don't care for the ending. It was fun how it started, but I think
Yeah.
my mind started drifting.
Yeah, I feel like this movie's gonna probably be a similar kind of thing. It'll be an interesting concept in the beginning, and then I think it'll wear out its welcome. All right. Before you show me this old man, I need to take a bathroom break.
Yeah, I stopped myself because I wanted you to say it.
Wow, you son
Peabody.
of a bitch.
You fucking Peabody. Oh, you can't hold it in, huh, Peabody? Sorry, I'm
Fuck your ass.
crazy.
Fuck your ass.